Everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Heard a hot tip that today's daily sucks. So we're gonna not play it because that seems like the right call. Oh no. What on earth? What on earth are these seeds? RQD6, 6RRM. Our rate of fire is just horrendous. The clicker and our damage isn't that good, our speed is actually bad. Our luck's good, our HP kind of sucks though. Like, I know it sounds like I'm being negative, but sometimes, you know, if your situation is really bad, it might sound like you're being negative when you're just, you know, being honest. You know what I mean? Acid Baby is good, especially if we can guarantee good pills, but a lot of pills are either bad or useless. The problem is, you're gonna look at this and be like, NL, I got it figured out. It's the easiest thing in the world. What do? Play the clicker, my dude. Reroll into somebody else. Yeah, but if we reroll into somebody else, we instantaneously lose Rubber Cement and Acid Baby. So, you know, picture a situation like this where we reroll into like Maggie without Yum Heart. It's not a good situation. Like, we want to... I'm not saying we're necessarily stoked with where we're at right now, but I guess we should recognize that it could always be worse. Please don't be Ragman. Alright, the Widow is actually fine. And, you know, it's a testament to the quality of this run. for better and for worse, that the Widow is, like, not... It looks like a boss with a normal amount of HP. Based on the fact that it's taken us this long to kill her. In reality, the Pink Widow is like the weakest of all the bosses, I think. Literally? The weakest of all, at least, I was gonna say the weakest of all the first floor bosses, but I think like by definition, that makes you the weakest of all the bosses. So, yeah, I'm not totally sold right now. Dessert. That's good. It's not what we need most, but it's still good. You know, what hurts the most is being so close. So, luckily, we're not getting hurt the most right now, because we're not really so close. We're not so close to a winning run. You know, we need DPS, most. Speed would be okay, but DPS is the big one. How do we get to DPS? Tears. Ideally, tears. Blood of the Martyr is good. Our rate of fire is still horrible, but our damage is now not quite compensatory. Compensatory, depending on how the way you want to say it. But, it's not horrendous. You know what? This is a perfect room to actually use Acid Baby. There's more. Yeah. This is good. We're looking for a small rock out of that other tinted rock, but to be honest, we'll take what we can get. And we'll probably leave this floor pretty soon. I'm glad we don't have to spend anything, which means we could play a blood bank. It's a low chance to even get a blood bank and then get a blood bag. But it's better than no chance. Low chance is not no chance. What I'm really worried is popping a pill thanks to Acid Baby and having it be like paralysis. So out of these tinted rocks, we definitely would prefer to get the tinted rock that could give us access. It won't give us access to a key, now that I think about it, but... we got extra bombs out of it anyway, so start here. Yos. And I think I'm not gonna open any of these. You know what, we should... well, it only costs us a bomb, because we have a golden key. Let's open the golden chest. And that gave us a bomb back and a little bit of money. So we did get a profit, albeit not a huge one. This is probably our secret room, so well, we got, you know, some resources. Let's check it out. Okay, it's quite a lot of money. And now you look at it and you go, okay, we got a golden key, so we should go to our shop. And our shop could actually provide us with something that's really useful, like, for example, an item to replace the clicker, which is bad. Just bad. Is there Zane? There might be a little Zane, but it's actually just, like, bad is the thing. Like, it's just not good, and it's offensive that it exists, so, see you later. Let's see. Well, I mean, again, we don't know what it is, so. Broken Watch. It's not really a great purchase. But I can't be too disappointed with how things went here. We could buy a Spirit Heart and for 3 cents and still have enough to get an arcade on the next floor, but that'll just leave me at 8 cents. We got a lot of HP on that floor. Most of it's transient, but still. I will say, and there's probably this counter argument's being made. If we got Azazel Or we got Dark Judas. There might even be like a few more characters. That would be better. It would be worth losing the 2 items we started with. But if we didn't, we would be in 6 rooms of peril. I think you also like randomly just lose an item sometimes with the clicker to begin with. Or maybe not even randomly. You might actually just like lose an item with it. I'm going to take it. Technically, this is a lazy play. It's just, the speed downgrades, dude. It's just so friggin' frustrating. Why does Odd Mushroom have to have a speed downgrade? I don't understand. Oh, it's called balance? Look it up. Yeah, okay, whatever you say. Oh, good, a tears downgrade as well. Alright, let's see what we got in here. A kidney stone I get. Skinny Odd Mushroom. I mean, regular Odd Mushroom, I should say. I just don't get. I don't understand why. We got really lucky. We identified the paralysis pill on like a snap judgment. If I was smarter, I probably would have saved the pill to use on this room, and then I would have been hit because of having played paralysis, because those enemies are not going to die in a single poison. So we actually got lucky that we were kind of short-sighted. That's fine. I don't want to sound like I'm just being a complainer, but it's one of the things that actually like gets me in this game is when they take like a good item that is fine and is balanced, and then they go, well, let's just add like a negative 0.1 speed upgrade onto that for just, don't get too cocky. Speed's like the least fun stat to lose, because it's like, sometimes if that stat just gets low enough, sorry, you can't dodge anymore. Like your rate of fire being low is super frustrating, but at least you could, if you had 2 speed and a 100 rate of fire, in theory you could just dodge for 100 years. And eventually you'd kill the enemies. But, you know, with speed, sometimes mathematically you just get screwed, which is why I'm like, why are you making me make this choice? It doesn't feel satisfying. Most of the time you don't notice because your speed's good enough to absorb it, but, you know, when your speed's low, like ours is, it burns, man. You trying to blow up the deal with the devil. Oh, okay, it's a start. Shouldn't have taken that. Could have teleported us. We're going to take Razor Blade, and we're going to take the Mark. Why take them both? That's a great question. In hindsight, that's a very, very good question. We didn't need to take the Razor Blade. I'm just like so... it's ingrained in my brain to get down to Spirit Heart level, especially when we have so many Spirit Hearts. But we're going to save Pandora's Box, and to be honest, this is a situation where we might save Pandora's Box for a while. The Mark is an awesome item. Our rate of fire is still terrible, but our damage is basically twice as good as average. So our rate of fire being even worse than half as good as average is still a detriment, but it's not as much of a detriment. Hello, Ruka. Please, just stop moving so much. Ooh. This I know it sounds cruel. It sounds like I'm laughing at my cat as it's distressed, but it's not distressed. It's just it's all an act. There we go, another speed uphill. Now I can stop complaining. It lives a good life. He lives a good life. It's just sometimes it's like, you know, I haven't had attention for 10 seconds. This is the worst thing ever. Yeah? Why don't you read up on Darfur, cat? Also, this cat, he gets up to some psychological manipulation. Like, I woke up, I go to bed pretty late these days. You know, I go to bed like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm a streamer, okay? I feel bad about it. You should be, that's how you know I'm like a mature streamer. Not in an 18 plus sort of way. But when I wake up at noon, I feel bad about it. A lot of other streamers, they wake up at noon and go, sick. Didn't waste the whole day. I wake up with a mental load, if you know what I mean, of guilt. But anyway, I went to bed at like 3, listened to some podcasts, fell asleep much later than that, unfortunately. One of those nights where you're like, I'm tired, but I'm just like, I'm kind of in this weird half sleep for a long time. Then I woke up at like 7:30 a.m. bleary-eyed and with a headache from not having enough sleep because this freaking cats were fighting. And then when I came out and was like, hey, stop that, he started meowing at me with like these really mournful meows, like, why did you yell at me? Why? I was thinking though, like when I went to bed after waking up, like, life must be very frustrating if you're a cat. And I'll explain what I mean by that, because it's the purpose of this show. No, thank you. Being a cat is like being player 2 in a video game. It's like being player 2 in Super Mario Sunshine. All you can do is, if you ever want to communicate anything, all you can do is draw attention to yourself. Like, that's the benefit of language, human speech at least. You know, we have like, the man is running on the street. That tells you everything you need to know. You want to see a man running? Look on the street. We can even tell you how to feel. It's hilarious. Or, he's really fast. That's amazing. Cats just go, here, 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 here. Like, I was thinking, like, what if... Oh, come on. What if a cat has to explain, like, where's Tomo? Tomo's lost in the wall or something like that. What's he gonna do? He's gonna, like, run over to the wall and just meow. And I'm gonna be like, yep, there you are. There you are. There you are at the wall. Yep, that's the wall. There you are. Maybe it's an error on my end, my interpretive area, but my interpretive area? What's that supposed to mean? That sounds like an 18+ concept. Please. Dude, it's not a bad run. It's actually, we've had a lot worse runs lately. I'm actually pretty happy with this one. Because, you know, what hurts the most is being so close. We're getting hurt the most because we're so close to a good run. All we need is probably like 2 tiers upgrades, and we've got an above average run that has a cool item in the form of rubber cement. So I'm very happy to see it, and a little bit of future potential in the form of an ice Pandora's box. You ever watch the Wonder Twins? Watched a lot of Wonder Twins in college. But it was like, we played something called not Wonder Twins, sorry, Super Friends. Watched a lot of Super Friends. We invented something called the Super Friends drinking game in college. See, we were cool. We were cool nerds. We're like, you know, we'd come across the football team and be like, shut up, take my lunch money. Now there's a character, cool nerd. Yeah, whatever, jock. You want my lunch money? Here you go. Oh, come on. You don't have to be rude about it. It's just a transactional name. Yeah, whatever, dude. Get out of my face. Here's my lunch money. Whatever. Give me a wedgie. All right, see you later, jock. I was going to call him a nerd again, but then see, that's why it's funny, is because it turns it on its head. Why don't you go play football, jock? Yeah, I do sleep with a stuffed animal. What do you want to do about it? Fight me? Probably. Probably beat me up, too, stupid jock. I love the idea of a cool nerd. I know there are, like, cool nerds. It's not like if you're leaving a comment like that, you're missing the point of the character. It's a guy who's really cool about getting his lunch money stolen. Getting shoved in a locker. Or, like, really, what about, like, an amenable nerd? Oh, hey, so, what? No, don't shove me in this locker. This locker's too spacious. I'm gonna... hold up. 1 second. Why even bother? Dinner, oh my lord. Come on. Yeah, that's touch. The nail? We're gonna stick with Pandora's box, I think, because the nail makes us slower and only mildly stronger. Thanks for the spirit heart, though. It's not like we lost a lot of red hearts to make it happen. We did skip the shop. You know why we skipped the shop? Because I'm slow as molasses, and it annoys me that we're so slow. But yeah, it's the consulting nerd. The guy, don't shove me in this locker. He's gonna become an architect when he's older. This locker's got the air holes are too big. I'm gonna be far too comfortable in here. I might even start playing my Game Boy. You gotta shove me in this locker, the half locker at the end that shouldn't have been even fit in here. But, you know, thanks to budgetary restrictions, they had to put, you know, one more student in this school when he didn't have the capacity for it. You know what? I'm sure. I think I'm okay with it. Wish that we'd saved it for later. I guess you know, I'm actually a little stupid now that I think about it. I'm not stupid, I guess, but the decision I made was dumb. And a pattern of those would indicate stupidity. It if I was going to pop Pandora's box immediately upon getting down to the second floor, what I should have done is just popped it on the first, well, like the third floor, and then taken the nail, which would have given us some permanent kind of flexibility with respect to our defense. But I'm going to offer one thing in my own defense, and that's extenuating circumstances, which is that I'm slowly going insane from the fact that I have a 21 rate of fire on a run in which we don't really have anything that makes our rate of fire this slow, except for just accumulated stat downgrades. So that's what I'm offering in my own defense, is like, good God, this is horrendous. So this was like so not worth it, I'm actually upset. I was holding that get out of jail free card for so long, I was compromising my use, oh my God. I was compromising my use of acid, baby. Acid, baby, yeah! Do I make you caustic, baby? Do I make your skin raw, baby? Acid, baby. That's a new video series I'm prototyping. It's the names of all the babies in The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, except said in an Austin Powers voice. Do I make you Harlequin, baby? Yes! Very psychedelic. It's also Robin Leach. Indoor swimming pools. That's not a good Robin Leach. You were doing Robin Leach. Do I make you dry, baby? Yeah. Lavish lifestyles of the rich and famous. There we go. They're always complaining. Always complaining. That's a Good Charlotte. I mean, the Good Charlotte song referenced the show to begin with, but, you know, I wheeled it back around on itself. You know what I don't like about the song Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous? I mean, fair. It's been like 20 years since it came out almost, and the answer is everything. It's not a good song. If you're into that sort of thing, you know, again, my general ethos is always like, hey, listen to whatever kind of music you want to listen to. But I don't like it. Anyway, the point is, that's fine. I don't have to like it unless you invite me over to a Good Charlotte listening party, in which case I RSVP. No. I just feel like it's built on a central premise that I don't buy. Lifestyles of the rich and famous, they're always complaining. Always complaining. Are they? Here's my perspective. I think people of all social strata, economic classes complain. But are rich people or famous people more likely to complain than other people? I don't necessarily think so. You might notice it more because of their status. They have platforms, perhaps, but I don't necessarily think that rich and famous people complain more. People complain about them a lot. Say, I'm doing you wrong, but don't you worry, don't you worry, don't you worry, baby, because I got a hedge and index fund. Please give me a Tears upgrade. This is like a train wreck waiting to happen, man. Looking for a place to happen, making stops along the way. There's a lot of songs like that. I mean, you gotta like, you know, be of the opinion that, I guess you'd like put your disbelief at the door whenever you listen to music. I was thinking that the other day, because Kate and I were driving to get some dinner, and Kelly Clarkson's Since You've Been Gone came on. Pitchfork Media's #2 best song of 2004. And you know what? Song from my youth that I think kind of holds up. Classic is a strong word, but it's an okay song, you know? I don't like to go this banal and even this pedantic. Okay. Worth, maybe? But I always thought, like, it would be cool if there was like a call and response genre in music. Thanks for all the pills and troll bombs. Like if, I don't even know if Since You've Been Gone was like written by Kelly Clarkson. Hey, that's actually okay. Although I wish I'd gone to our item room. But I would love to hear a song written by the person that Since You've Been Gone is about. Because, you know, no matter how thin the paper is, it still has two sides. You know, here's the thing, we started off friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah, yeah, since you've been gone. Here's the thing, You're kinda weird. Yeah, eat kale made me grow a beard. See, I've made the song work because now it's like about West Coast hipsters, which I am, so I can insult them. It's perfect. Hey, oh my, gentle. Jesus Christ, I just want a tears upgrade, man. Like 2 HP upgrades is a slap in the friggin' face. Oh. That's why, like, you know, there's this very famous and also very excellent Rolling Stones album. It's called Exile on Main Street. A lot of people consider it the best Rolling Stones album. I consider myself amongst that group. I don't know if I can get in the room. I mean, I guess we'll buy this. We know what this is. Full health. I mean, it's not bad. This is not really, but well, let's see if we can get a key. An artist by the name of Liz Phair did an album that's also very famous called Exile in Guyville that is kind of, I guess, pitched. Whoa, my lord. Oh, placebo doesn't work with Acid Baby's pills, of course, because, like, you know, sorry, we were too busy adding speed downgrades to all your favorite items. Anyway, I'm being bitter. It's a bad look. Did get an HP upgrade out of that. I think we're just leaving, man. Unless we want to try to blow up some stuff and get a key and get into this item room. Because doubtlessly this is going to be the item room that has good stuff. Anyway, she did a call and response album to Exile on Main Street called Exile in Guyville. It's a great album. It's not really a call and response after, like, the first couple of tracks. But anyway, it's like, it's kind of cool, you know? There's not enough of that in music. There's diss tracks, obviously. If anyone asks, I said pho, okay? I'm really hungry for the cilantro-infused Vietnamese noodle soup. I've put in so much more effort than average for me to get to, like, some kind of improvement on this run. It just doesn't exist. I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to shoot real fast, but I stumble. I didn't even, like, I wanted to not open this, but my brain wouldn't let me. It was just like, maybe there's a tears upgrade somehow. Oh my lord, we gotta be on the depths too. Thank God, by the way, that our damage is actually good. I almost want you to hit me and just take me out of this room at this point. You know what? You're lucky, because I was gone. Oh man, this is one for the books. The books of runs never to watch. We might as well use our puberty pill. I don't know if you can get 2 adult transformations. It's usually not how it works, barring some kind of hormonal disorder. You might as well keep full health. Thing is, now that we got placebo, we want to store good pills, which means we can't even really get the advantage of Acid Baby, necessarily. So we really want a blood bank on this floor. We really want to turn that blood bank into a blood thanks. Like, I want the speed, but I mean, I want other things. Our speed is actually not horrible, but anything we can leverage to get a stat to lean on. Because, like, this, my god. There's always going to be one person in the comments. I call him Average Run Man. Could be Average Run Woman, but my demographics don't necessarily support that. This is so much better. Okay. It's always, I have a run that is literally like the worst run out of any 100 you took in a random sampling on average. And they go, I don't know what he's complaining about. This is like my average run. If you're being an average run guy right now, please don't take offense to what I just said. Just think about why I'm saying it, okay? I'm the closest thing to a law of large numbers that exists on YouTube for the Binding of Isaac in the English language. Okay? Notice I put a lot of caveats on there. English language. YouTube, not Twitch. Other people will probably play more on Twitch. If I say a run is below average, and the timing of the run seems to indicate it's below average, you should just take me on face value. If this is your average run, look inwards, man, and investigate why you're having such trash average runs. Where you never get a single deal with the devil? Well, we got a deal with the devil. And our run's still bad. Like, really, really bad. No. Oh, well, by the way, here goes our deal with the devil. In all likelihood. Well, maybe not. We do have so much luck, like... Please give me some spirit hearts. Dude, give me crystal ball. Oh, with my crystal ball I saw... Come down. Please. Come to a fork in the road and take it. Amazing. Ask again later. Cool. It's an engaging part of the game and not merely a joke. I would like for you to give me spirit hearts. This is a song I made up and I don't want to be perceived as complaining too much, but why do we lose so much with 5 luck and okay. He didn't get dusted by the reflection. I'm a little surprised. We should try it. Well, it's a trash pill, which means we can use it guilt-free. I just, you know, in my brain, I'm like, it could be a Tears upgrade, so I can't use it. If it's a Tears upgrade, I've got to placebo it, because that is actually, this run is good if we just get a Tears upgrade. It might even be great. If we had like 4 rate of fire, 6 rate of fire, you know, this run might be literally great. I don't know if we should take that yet. We might need the HP. I always thought like the, well, not always. As of yesterday, I thought like the reality of the rebuttal to Since You've Been Gone, you know, Kelly Clarkson feels so betrayed. I even fell for the stupid love song. And I'm like, I guess that's a relatable line, but maybe you guys just drifted apart. No. Like maybe genuinely, like, he did love you. And then, you know, it's just after a time he just sort of like didn't, and then you broke up. That's the way it happens. You know, you're always assuming malice here, Kelly Clarkson. Maybe the problem lies within, you know? Paralysis. So yeah, Galaxy Brain. I used paralysis in order to try to, that's alright. Yeah, that's fine. I used paralysis in order to try to poison them and kill them. I love how every time we are in danger of having enough money to get something done, we also end up with Curse of the Blind, but I digress. Well, Spirit Heart, please. The Fool. We have a 72% chance of a deal with the devil. It just seems wrong to throw that away by going to the Curse Room. But the Curse Room could oh, there's a rock tinted that I didn't see because of the map. Thank you. Okay, this is... we should have placed this on the other side, obviously, but this is where we start to pull things back. I can feel the heart beating as one. How do we do it? Oh, it's the easiest thing in the world. Well, you never play Isaac before? It's so simple. All we gotta do is... And then the bit is that I go into a series of like 30 steps. Okay, so we make sure we have the right trinkets. We come back here. We ignore that. We'll pick that up later. We go in here. Oh no, our HP, but it's okay because look at that. Spirit Heart already got refunded. Then we get 2 pills and hey, none of them are good. Cool. So we'll grab this and no reason to take that. We'll full card out. Lovely. Okay, step 1 complete. Now we come back down here and actually that's pretty much it. The rest of this is pretty simple. We just grab this and then now that we have a little bit more survivability, we grab that and we'll probably use our last bomb to play like a little bit of a Hail Mary. And we'll pop this bomb down right here. Generated a couple of spiders, but that's to be expected. We got Poke Go, which is like an okay item. Quite literally. And this is the Depths 1. Good God. So Lemon Party is like incredible. We need everything. Guppy's Tail. Brother Bobby. They're items that provide us with like no value and then a range upgrade. Jeez Louise, man. Give me something. This is actually horrendous. 28 minutes to enter the second depths. It's all. This is why, like, I think Rate of Fire tiers for the uninitiated amongst you is like the actual best, or at least most important stat in the game. If you took, I would be guilty of this too. If you took a cursory glance at our items and our stats, you would probably look at it and be like, ah, it doesn't look that bad. But it's actually horrendous, because the only stat that matters is our rate of fire. It's so bad, it makes everything else, like, just horrendous by association. Like a 6.8 damage stat, technically 6.9, I guess, is just not good enough to compensate for the fact that we're shooting less than half as often as we would shoot with base stats on essentially any character. And the curses have just aligned in like a perfect way to make this run even more resilient to change. So as much as it might sound like I'm being negative, I'm actually like, the longer that the run, that's so good, because we need it. We need it for the save file. That's perfect. Okay, so fine, the run's a meme. Let's go. Hey, it's a damage upgrade. No, it wasn't. That was Liberty Cap working for us. Yep. Well, take good care of her, Acid Baby. That's hilarious. Yeah, so, like, I'm not mad anymore, because we would expect to lose, for sure. I would, like, not even come close to feeling bad about it. So if we win, it makes us look amazing. And if we lose, well, now, at the very least, there's a purpose for this run, because we did get... Sure, give me Nun's Habit. I don't know, we're looking for like a 7-cent item and 2 pennies. Give me a Joker card. Good God. I might as well take Something's Wrong in the next room. It's a tough one, because we really can't take damage, even if our odds getting the deal with the devil are so bad. We can walk on spikes now. These guys, this is a great room for broken modem or whatever, broken stopwatch, I guess, to be working. But we're probably not going to get a deal with the devil, but we pretty much have to pin all of our hopes and dreams on that unlikely chance. So, good luck. Just want to let you know we're all counting on you. Immediately walked into this room because the tractor beam turned off and the door opened. Even just to dodge is hard enough. Like, we gotta take such wide dodges just to ensure that Isaac's heart doesn't get hit. When enemies start to deal double damage, cancel Christmas, man. So we really... Don't let anybody ever tell you I throw a run in Isaac. Like, look at this. What did you get? You got killed by Brother Bobby, maybe? It's embarrassing. I guess some people have got it worse than I do here. This is not even me trying to keep a run alive. This is me trying to keep a deal with the devil chance alive, which is just hilarious. And we're like halfway through. Thank you. Hopefully we'll never need that. The best part about all this is that Folger's in your cup. Yeah, we'll take both of these. The thing is, we don't really like benefit from not taking them. Like, we're gonna get to speed is up past a certain point is not super essential, but we do want to we want to go back. Oh no. Oh well. It's Isaac's heart. Of course, I was like, why am I taking damage? All right, Isaac's heart. Tears down. Dude, if only we gotten PhD in the shop. We would have had so many tears upgrades. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying, but... thing is, we don't need any slash all of this. Well. I still think we need to try. As dead as this run looks, we have to give it a shot. So you put a penny in there, okay? Reluctantly, I'll reroll. We were looking for a 7-cent item. We did not get it. The card is not that useful. Can't really play a self-sacrifice room. It's also really nice that our PokeGo friends are just murdering themselves on spikes. I really appreciate that. There was a mini-boss that we maybe should have taken a look at. Someone want to tell me how Mom's foot takes no damage in a situation like that? Just keep depression moving around, because if it gets stepped on, it creates a holy light shot. We have to use Lemon Party. Yeah, that alone is worth it. Please fall again. Nope. Man, when your 2.75% chance of getting a deal with the devil is higher than your odds of winning the run, that's how you know you're in a rough flippin' spot. Infested? Obviously, we'll take the Polaroid. Incredible. We'll probably die on our first room. This is one of the worst Isaac runs I've ever seen in my life. If we survive for any length of time, it's more than expected. So we actually should survive this room merely because it's so easy to dodge these enemies for the most part. The really funny thing is, like, ironically, we have 6.87 luck. Our luck has almost surpassed our damage stat. If we get really lucky, our luck stat might surpass our tier stat. It's not as hard as you would... Actually, that probably happens more often. The better your tier stat gets, the lower it gets, so... It's a very tight race between damage and luck right now. Somewhat ironically. Yeah, hey Kat, what's up? Ruka, you want to be my good luck charm? You want to be my lucky star? Might as well. Hey, buddy, what's up? Ruka! Happy to be here. Please don't knock over my plates. That plate is for me. That's for Daddy. That's Daddy's plate. Okay. Well, again, I just want to throw out there, never let anybody tell you NL's throwing runs away. I got rid of Lemon Party, an incredibly useful pill, to ensure that we survived that room. No matter what you do at this point, it's the right decision. As long as you got a reason for it. Like, nobody can judge me. Only God can judge me on this run. It's like playing friggin' Breakout. Arcadenoid. Arkanoid? Whatever. Lemon Party has returned from whence it was born. Full health, let's go, Ruko! Okay, so we'll... Damn, man, like... Honestly, we need to hold full health. The tears down pill just makes me upset now. Well, oh, there's our boss. I think we should get the curse room enabled. We've already almost, like, squandered our chance for a deal with the devil. It's not going to get any better unless we get Goat Head or something, which we could only really get from a curse room. So, ergo, I think you're starting to see my point here. Like, I want to do this room, and I want to get something out of it. We are only 2 Guppy items away from becoming Guppy. Now, Guppy, you're never going to hear me say this, it would probably turn this into an average run. I still think it would be below average, but it might be average. Oh, my Atlanta and other major Atlantic seaboard cities. Okay, so we can do it now. So this guy should take about... Oh, man. We got a little lucky there, actually. Right, Isaac's heart means we don't take damage on the way into curse rooms. Right. Okay. There's a secret room here, probably. I don't know, at this point, never mind. If you place a bomb and it does not lead to a secret room, rest in peace. This is, by the way, what our run would look like if it was okay, now that we have Liberty Cap working for us for a room. This room is poison with Isaac's heart. Very afraid. Did you see both of our shots thread the needle there? I don't know if I've ever been more upset with, like, aim than when you have 2 shots and they split the enemy in half. Almost didn't make that one. Let's go. Oh my god. We don't really want to use the full health pill. This is exceptional. I can't believe placebo doesn't work with prayer card or with can't believe placebo doesn't work with acid baby. You think that'd be like one of the first synergies you test? Working as intended? Maybe. I don't know. Do you believe that they hate us? Our best damage per second may literally actually be and this is, I wish this was satire. The Trail of Tears from Depression might be the strongest tool in our arsenal at the present moment. Now, that isn't just the saddest thing you've ever heard on an Isaac run. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, I keep going and like looking at the pill and being like, oh, I wonder what this one is. Will it be the best pill in the game for us? Speed up? I don't know, like... What do you get for the man who has nothing? Like, is pheromones the best pill in the game for us? We might as well take it so we can at least fly, like... Did you see that jump? Holy Christ. I'm not at all worried about losing the Eternal Heart, because it just doesn't, like, it doesn't factor into my wheelhouse right now. You think that's going to be the reason we lose the run? Being 1 HP lower than we could have been? I would suggest that you are a fool. You are a fool and a charlatan. That being said, I would prefer not to lose it. I think I'd rather just take full health just to make sure. You know, we'll pop a bomb here. It should be a second secret room. That's nice. Maybe we can get the heart completed, which normally would be bad, but normally we'd be in a situation where it has any form of protection, like, for example, from that... from that... fortune teller we played 3 floors ago, and we gave it 30 cents with 6 luck, and it gave us a key and then exploded. Oh, good. 4 pills from this rotation. There's a lemon party. It's actually great. So we will take lemon party into the boss fight and hope it's a boss that cannot fly. Wonderful. So this is actually like a potentially extremely bad situation. Thank God he's slow. Like, that's very nice for us. We might as well lemon party because we're going to take full health with us. At least it does some poison damage. Why is it so important that, you know... Oh, God. Why is this potentially, like, catastrophic? It's very simple. We gave up a full health pill to take, like, an 80% chance to kill a boss in 1 keystroke. And then that boss was strong to our keystroke. As a result, we didn't have our full health pill. So do not forget that full health pill behind. It was just like a 12-minute womb 1. No big deal. Please. Oh my God. So we have like a normal but still slightly below average rate of fire. I know that, I mean, what is your perception right now? That I should be, like, just throwing a party in the streets that we got our first tiers upgrade after a tiers downgrade? We now have a 12 rate of fire for damage that's still, like, substantially below average? Well, you're wrong. It is a nice upgrade. And it's something we needed with, like, dire urgency. But it by itself doesn't save the run. Can we just have, like, a little... I don't want to sound so, so needy, but, like, a little NL appreciation for that Womb 1 would be nice. We lived, for one. I thought we would die in one room. We lived. We preserved an Eternal Heart the whole way. We got an ability to fly out of a golden chest. Like, we opened 2 golden chests on a room where we only had 1 key. So there's a little stroke of luck. I would never dispute that, but, like, for real? And now I'm looking at this situation and I'm like, holy crap. Dude, this is what happens when you have a Liberty Cap working for you. Oh, no, I was like, maybe we can protect our Devil chance, because we have a 100% chance right now. I'm gonna take it, because I want to get teleported to the deal with the Devil, and our luck stat's so high, we freaking better get teleported to the deal with the Devil. As long as you guys never shoot bullets, I'm happy to fight you forever. We're dangerous now. We're in danger, I should say. Because the run has hope. What? It's Isaac, right. It's Isaac's heart. I was like, I didn't get hit. You're right. You didn't. Isaac's heart did. So there goes our deal with the Devil chance. There's the first pilfering of hope that is inevitably going to follow us for the rest of our existence on this run. Where does it end? I do not know. But all I know is that, like everything, it will probably end. Just listen to Since You've Been Gone. In a way, it's kind of freeing now, because we can take a hit and not be worried about our deal with the Devil. Dude, PokeGo is now, like, is our Lord and Savior. Nice, thanks. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the nice things you've done for me, like, give me endless red chests full of trash. I see chests of trash. Troll bombs too. All them are saying, we hate you. And I think to myself, it's a train wreckish run. The colors of the train wreck, so pretty in the sky. All the item rooms contain HP. Well, my tier rate is 23. Go back for that full health, dude. Couldn't have just given me a reroll room, of course. That'd be too easy. Full health. Well, with full health, we are resilient. Sadly. It's always the last video of the day, man. And this isn't like a Jeff Fox where your keys are always in the last place you look sort of bit. It's like, it's my last video. Hope it's a good one. Oh, surely it's not going to be a 45-minute Womb... 45-minute Womb 2 run. The rate of fire is either 12 or 21. Just swap the digits depending on how you feel. It's longer than a Slay the Spire run at this point. I mean, I almost want to blow you up. But I could also... it's... Oh, it's so bad. It's so horrible. Like, we need it, but it's still so bad. Like, now I'm torn. He's like, I maybe get a Guppy item out of a deal with the Devil and turn into Guppy, but, like, this guy can give me HP, so if I take 9 lives, then I can at least, have some HP to deal with, you know? Probably he's just gonna take all my money and give me neither. Come on! You are a jerk! Alright, well, tell you what. We can leave after this, so it's pretty simple. If you get hit too much, pop full health. This is like the easiest decision, I think. Had to be done. Like, literally, actually had to be done. So then, that's unfortunate. I'm trying, like, actually so hard. Yep, fair enough. You got me. I really tried. I was trying to get in front of all those shots. I thought it would work, but some of them curved, some of them started at an angle. For now, thanks for watching. This was a terrible episode. We got Isaac's heart. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. You know the way out of that run? Instead of taking the tears upgrade, you take cube of meat. Fudge. Still would have been horrible, but if you lived to 9 lives, you pick it up, and then if you make a mistake, at least you're dealing damage. Anyway, see you next time.